so that Manny could switch to French?
I did.
You knew that I wanted him to learn Spanish.
I also know you can't force a kid to be interested in something that he's not. That's why I have a picture of Mitchell and his prom date shaking hands.
It would be nice for someone to care what I think for a change.
You should also know that I hired a new swimming instructor, but don't worry. She's got the same broad shoulders plus a mustache.
So all this is because you're jealous? I can't believe that you're being so what is the word?
Selfish, pig-headed.
Really?
Her words, not mine.
Do you know how frustrating it is to have to translate everything in my head before I say it? To have people laugh in my face because I'm struggling to find the words? You should try talking in my shoes from 1 mile.
I think you meant.
I know what I meant to mean. Do you even know how smart I am in Spanish? Of course you don't. For once, it would be nice to speak to someone in my own language, in my own home.
Look what someone left in our mailbox, again.
Wait, that's like our 5th one, isn't it? It's getting kind of creepy.
Oh, relax. It's probably just from Victor, that flower delivery guy I dated.
Who's Victor? We never heard about him.
Oh, because I knew you'd never let me go out with an ex-con.
Hey, maybe it's Dylan trying to win you back.
So Victor, it's a closed door?
Maybe it's not a guy who's in love with Haley.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe it's a guy who's obsessed with Haley and is getting plastic surgery to look like her so he can replace her and live her life.
Look, so they can only be for Haley?
Of course not. Haley isn't the only hottie living here. I washed the car in my cheer shorts the other day. I definitely felt eyes on me.
Has it ever occurred to you that those flowers could be for me?
What do you mean?
I mean, like from my boyfriend.
What?
You have a boyfriend?
And you thought my thing was crazy.
Okay, I got a surprise for you.
Better not be another baby.
Ta-da!
Is there something fun behind the couch?
An Edgar Vanderkoff handcrafted Blanc de Blanc sofa. It was a wedding gift to ourselves.
Plus, we're showing Lily that we trust her enough to let us have one nice thing.
When you think about it like that, it's really a gift for Lily. Oh, okay, whoa. We only get on this couch when we know we're not dirty.
That's why we got her the couch.
To teach her about respect. Legs a little wider, please. Is that a cookie in your back pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, nice and slow.
Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Jinglehammer. Today we'll be talking about Modern Family, a show which consists of mostly white Caucasians. It showcases the all-American dream. However, it doesn't show much of the inequality that America tends to have. It showcases the fancy houses, the cars, and everything else. It does show how favorable the white Caucasians are amongst all the other races. Gloria Pritchett and her son Manny seem to be the only ones that show any sort of diversity in the show. But even then, Gloria is expected to be the ideal wife by cooking dinner, having everything ready for her husband Jay, and doing everything that he desires.
Session this week and Manny will be ready for his test.
¡Ay, qué bueno!
Lo que estás cocinando huele increíble.
Gracias.
Esos tomates son de su jardín.
Ay, no, ya yo quisiera, pero las ardillas se comen todo lo que yo planto y me dan ganas de dispararles desde aquí y matarlas.
Una vez traté la jardinería. Fue demasiado duro mi espalda. En un par de horas, estaba caminando como un viejito.
What do they say?
If I knew, he wouldn't be here.
As you can see, even though Gloria is in Americas, which is considered a melting pot, she can't speak her native tongue for fear that people will misinterpret for something that she doesn't mean. Next we move to Mitch and Cam, the gay couple showcased in this show, and even though they're human beings with their own personalities and their own likes and dislikes, they are the only interesting thing that people think about them is the fact that they are gay and not anything else.
News?
Oh my God, it's Aunt Gibbs. Oh, I love her.
That reaction would have been big if it was Anne Hathaway.
Oh, she is hiding quite a figure behind that desk.
Okay, what's going on with you and Aunt Gibbs?
Oh, we gotta go say hi to her.
Hey, we're doing this?
Hey, hi. I'm sorry. I am such a fan. I was so moved by that story you did about the gymnast with the hump.
You want to hear something crazy? He just got a scholarship to Notre Dame.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You probably get this all the time, but I have a story for you. I represent some homeless people in a case against a corporation that pays them slave wages.
That's interesting.
Yes.
How long has this been going on?
Since 2012. We're just trying to shine a light on how awful they're being.
Truly awful.
Are you working on this too?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just this one's husband. I'm a high school football coach, Cameron Tucker.
Yes. Oh God, I'm so embarrassed. Mitchell Pritchett, how are you?
Really?
So-
You are an openly gay high school football coach.
I know. You hear football coach and you expect to meet somebody that screams John Wayne. Meanwhile, the only time I've screamed the Duke is when we argue over who's the cutest on Downton Abbey. Poor Mitchell, he's had to hear that 100 times.
I have. So these homeless people are making $1 an hour.
Are there a lot of openly gay coaches?
Oh, if the adult film industry is to be believed, they all are. Okay.
It's clear violations of the federal Fair Labor
Has
Standards Act.
anyone ever approached you for a news segment?
On me? Oh my gosh, no, I don't think I'm interesting enough to do a news segment on it. I mean, what would a reporter even say about me that I'm a high school football coach with an undefeated record who's tackling stereotypes, that on my team prejudice is considered out of bounds, that we're blitzing bigotry, kicking intolerance, and beating
metaphors to death?
One aspect of Modern Family that accurately depicts American lifestyle is that it takes more than one level of income to support an average household. Most families fall into a circumstance where they need 2 levels of income to support them and their family's needs.
Now this, if she goes to the other place, it's even more expensive.
It's not gonna happen. Please, she's just trying to punish me. Don't worry about the money. I got my bonus.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you do?
Did you pay back my dad? Please.
Yes, I did. Not that it changed anything.
Okay, don't be mad at Phil. He's not the bad guy here. He is. Look at him sitting over there like he's the king of the world.
What father takes money from his own children?
Not like he needs it. He lives in this palace.
Meanwhile, our whole family's sharing a bathroom the size of his closet. I know, I paced it out.
Okay, what about me? My tears have barely dried. He stole my inheritance, and I'm left holding the bag for 2 fur coats.
2.
I can get 3 seasons of use out of it.
Hey, this might give you a chuckle. That money you all paid me back, it's going to cover the cost of that T-bird. Isn't that funny how stuff works out?
It sure is funny.
One thing that's important to notice is that Jay and Gloria Pritchett are an interracial married couple. This is a fairly new thing that has started in America up until about the 20th century, but is not uncommon anymore. More and more couples are interracially married, making it more common, especially amongst immigrants. Overall, I feel Modern Family is a great show. It's very funny and appealing. However, it does not depict the average American lifestyle. I would recommend to a friend for humor and slapstick value. However, I would not recommend it for educational value. But I give it 2 thumbs up in the sense that it is entertaining.
I do not feel like Modern Family accurately portrays American life because it does not represent the full spectrum of people in America. There's also a level of communication and acceptance that I don't think exists in real life.
I feel like the show Modern Family, as entertaining as it might be, does not accurately depict American life. Mostly because, as much as I enjoy all 3 families and their stories, it seems like they can afford and spend more than they actually make in all of their jobs. And when it shows anyone attaining a job in the show, it seems as it's easier for them to get one or even get an interview than I've had experience getting jobs in real life.
I think Modern Family is a great show. However, it doesn't depict American life. It showcases only basically a white family. It doesn't show any racial diversity. The gender inequality it shows is fairly okay, but they only really show the gender inequality of the gays. But even then, they don't face as much adversity as the LGBTQ community would normally face. And so it just seems easier. When the show was starting, the gay couple was married, where at that point in American life, it wasn't really possible for gays to get married, especially for them to get married without adversity. And so in that aspect, it doesn't accurately portray American life and just the lifestyle they live with the income they make, and it's just not realistic in my opinion. Great show, not realistic.